So, I guess after we settled in Clayton, and I guess Sugar Mountain was doing amazing as an Airbnb, and that was not enough for us. And then
Never,
we
never.
decided to, keep looking for another mountain home. And then we just decided to try a different area, part of, I guess, an Asheville side of area. Do you want
Well, it
to?
was two reasons. It was two reasons of this house. So the business was doing pretty, the appraisal business was doing pretty good, and um, I needed someone in Asheville area to cover the claims because we are getting a bunch of claims in the Asheville area.
Yeah.
So one of the appraisers, Walter, hi Walter, um, decided he's okay to move to Asheville area to cover that area. And my offer to him was he can stay in the house that I'll buy for whenever time he wants. And as soon as he will decide to move somewhere else, I'll just do short-term rental of this house. So that was the reason, not buying just the simple house in Asheville all around. It was um, um, mission.
Pretty much so it can serve two purposes.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
can so he can, for example, reside, for, couple months or a year, and then after he is done, we can, turn into another Airbnb.
yeah. Yeah, so Walter, so we started looking for the house. Walter was ready to move to Asheville area, and actually I got in touch with Jerry because I still felt bad. We did not buy
Yeah,
anything
we did
with
feel
him
bad both. Yes.
because he spent a lot of time showing us the properties, and we messed up twice. And well, first time agent messed up, and we did, but second time, which is actually Jerry agreed at that time. He was like, well. My wife probably will not buy that property as well. So he was not pissed, but I still feel bad. We did not buy anything with him. But
Yeah.
anyway, I called him about the Maggie Valley area, and he said it's a little too far for him, and he suggested Jay Lawrence, who was
So
the
we didn't
agent.
go with him again, pretty much.
I'm sorry.
I said so pretty much we did not go with Jerry again
Well,
because we were looking in a different
yes
area.
and no, but we're willing to go with him, but it was just a little too far for him. And I understand he at that time he was living in Sugar Mountain, so it was like 2.5 hours drive to Maggie Valley. So we met with Jay, looked bunch of properties. Everything was again, it was okay. And one day he's calling me and he was like, "Hey man, there's property went back on market." I don't know why, but he always getting like we getting late and then this property getting back on market and we buying it. But well, it works, whatever. Um, and he was like, I know you like to negotiate, but please, just my honest suggestion, don't negotiate on this one because you're not gonna get it. Someone else will buy it because it's amazing property. So listed price was 400,000 and we offered 400,000. This is crazy. This is the
The only
first time.
price, that's the only property that we actually bought it for the
Yes,
listing
this
price.
is the
Yeah.
first time we offered the listing price for the house. And again, I have no regrets.
I like it, I like it. Це, в принципі, була мрія. Log cabin, з privacy view.
Що, мрії збуваються? Чи що?
Ще ні, ще до п'ятниці пропущу.
В п'ятницю мрія збувається?
Was a lot next to that property, which is the owner, Hayes, sold us for $30,000 extra, which is very buildable lot. Hopefully, we will build something on that very soon. So for 430, we got a nice log cabin with a view and a nice buildable lot next to it. We did some renovation. at this point, this property is a fantastic short-time rental. Even today, I got another review that people just cannot. Thanks a lot. How much, yes, how much they had fun in that property, how amazing a view, how amazing a feeling of the log cabin. So that was a great find. And
Just sorry, just to add that, it's very interesting how, two properties are completely different. The one in Sugar Mountain, it's more, doesn't feel, doesn't have that cabin style. But this one is a cabin. So it's
yes,
kind of interesting, even to have, two different type of
different types.
properties,
Yep.
so you can actually compare, and even let's see which one you like it more. But definitely different because I feel like Sugar, it's more like, in the middle, kind of more in a busy area. But Maggie Valley is like, it's a feeling in the middle of nowhere where you kind of meet more nature. You have a lot of elks, you have cardinals. I mean, you name it. It's just so much nature there. Just kind of you literally feel like in the middle of nowhere. And there's you can actually hear from the home a little river that goes down.
Yeah.
Kind of like it's very peaceful and quiet. So if you wanted to have, something, to do with the kids and go to Sugar Mountain. But if you wanted to kind of, enjoy your time alone or just,
No people around.
no people around, go to Maggie Valley. That's pretty much my kind of 2 cents
I
into
agree.
it. Yeah.
I agree. And I just want to highlight one thing about the why people enjoying Maggie Valley so much. And actually, that's the reason why I'm in Sugar Mountain today. Cabin Fairy or Fairy Cabin. I need to Google it, but I believe the Cabin Fairy, the right name. Jim and you guys are amazing.
They're doing a
Um,
fantastic job.
I could not compare with Sugar Home because we just had Sugar, right? So the property we actually switching today. That's why I'm today. We're switching to self-management
Yes.
today.
Yay, we actually did it.
Yes, and I was thinking it's okay the way the property was managed in Sugar Mountain, but after I saw how cabin in Maggie managed, how clean it, like you
Mhm.
always feel like you are the first guest in this cabin. This guy is just fantastic. Jim and you, thank you so much for that. And one more thing, I know you got her real estate license, so if you guys looking or planning to check just the Maggie Valley area to invest in Maggie Valley, Waynesville, and around, let us know. We will connect you with EU and Jim, and trust me, these guys are the best. So that was, and it's nothing paid. This is just my
Yeah. An
honest,
honest
fair
opinion.
experience, what we had here in Sugar, and we finally switching to self-management, and what we have in Maggie Valley. And there's no even, there's no way I would even want to switch to self-management because I don't think I can manage that well the way they doing in Maggie Valley. So definitely Jim and EU, just huge respect to you guys. You are hard workers. Anyway,
Especially,
Maggie
especially
Valley.
even the distance wise, for us to, to travel that far, to take care of the property or do something is, it's pretty far. So it's
Yeah,
an amazing, they have a great team, that they can, if something happens, they can just call and, get it fixed, which is
yeah,
amazing. Because I know in Sugar Mountain, there have been so many times that, you just, got in a car and then you just drove there to fix things,
yep,
or
yep.
to do something. And I
Which
do
is fine.
remember
It's
by this
part. It's a
day.
part of the business.
Yes, when I was in the hospital, I just gave birth to Amelia, and I
Mhm.
remember the neighbor texted you saying, "Hey, there's an issue, a pipe burst, and then the water's going down, and
And it's freezing. It was freezing because
yes,
it
and it
was
was
it was
freezing.
November
Yeah, and then if something happens, it's a
on the
liability." So
road. Yeah, if it's got
yeah,
freeze, it's got ice, and something got an accident, we will have to pay for that. So that was interesting.
yeah, I do remember that it was really hard, somebody locally to get there and figure it out and get it
That's
fixed, and
fine.
I
Now
do.
we got everything in place.
But yeah, but I'm just saying that it's great that, you can actually have a team that you can rely on
Yep.
and get it taken
Maggie
care
Valley. Let's go to Maggie Valley. So now it's a great short-term rental property.
of.
Um, and you and Jim managing pretty well, and that just was a great choice, Maggie Valley. And we are actually friends with Hayes. the previous property owner in Maggie. And because we bought it for not crazy cheap price, we offered the listed price, and we still sending text messages out, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, whatever. And he's a great guy. One day, I remember and I respected a lot. He kind of in funny way, but supported us and Ukraine. He said, "Hey man, I know what is going on in Ukraine right now, but trust me, I survived Russian occupation and you will. You guys will be good." I was like, "What do you mean?" And he started laughing. He was like, "My first wife was Russian, but I survived, so you'll be good as well." So it was, this is just his way, the way he talk, and this is his personality, but it was a nice support, and he's a great guy. I respect him a lot. And we actually bought another buildable lot
from
from
him.
him like a year ago,
Yeah.
and next to the property. So we have two lots in Maggie, and we are excited that we'll be building two extra. I'm not sure if it's going to be cabins, it's going to be house, but something going to be there for sure because two was the view, so it's amazing. Uh, Lesson I learned from that properties in Maggie Valley, you not necessarily need to negotiate all the time because very often, especially in this market, and I'm sure you will agree with me, um, owners or agents listing the houses for the actual price they're looking to sell. And they're not necessarily you when you see the house for 350, it means someone will sell it for 300,000. Of course, if it's overpriced, yes. But very often, like same happen in Maggie, if it's the right property, it's the right price because bunch of people got different bunch of strategies. Someone wants to get multiple offers, putting the very low price. Someone high
Mm.
price to get some negotiation and sell it for better price. I think is going to be if they will do just the normal price, like whatever.
Yes, and just to jump into that negotiation process, that was actually the first time you didn't negotiate on the price, and it worked out perfectly because sometimes the price is just right. You don't always need to negotiate if you understand the market and you can, compare the value. Sometimes you're just getting the right home for the right price.
Yep, yep. And that was, when when we figured it was so right price when we did the refinance, you actually
Oh,
made a
yes.
great video about it.
Yes.
So the a house with a lot we bought for 430. Then when we refinanced like a couple months ago, lot is paid off,
Mm-hmm.
and only the cabin price is 515. So why would we negotiate if it was the right price from the beginning? So 515 right now, we probably invested like 20, $30,000 when we bought it. So it's still we already in 100,000 in profit, and it again is doing fantastic STR
Airbnb.
business. Like it's amazing. So you're right. You don't need to be that crazy as I am, always trying to negotiate. Sometimes really the listed price is a good price and you just need to buy it and enjoy it.
I agree. So pretty much after Maggie Valley, we're just kind of like, let's rest, let's not look for any more properties at
Sure.
the
Yeah.
moment. Let's just, just just wait.
Mhm.
And then something interesting happened. Jerry Farrell gave you a call about something interesting, and that was
Yes, um it was first time we actually got introduced into the older properties. So that was because log cabin in Maggie is 1986. I was like, yeah, there's no way we're gonna get something older than that. Guess what?
yep,
We did not even go to the historic house yet. But
yeah.
yes, so Jerry called me. He was like, "Hey, my sister's selling a house in Garner." Um, I was like, "Send me the link." So he sent me the link, and that was just simple brick ranch style house in 1959, I believe. A little outdated inside. The best thing about this house, it has a detached garage,
Which has a
two-car
lot of
garage.
potential.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Said it has a lot of potential.
Yes, yes, it got nice backyard. Um, it got a two-story garage, which is so it's a room upstairs, and two-car garage was actually you can make a bathroom and kitchen downstairs next to garage, and then upstairs the whole room. I was planning to do the short-term rental. There was some ways around with Garner to do it because the Garner not allowing short-term rental on the city level. But uh, I'll try to figure out something because I think we can rent the house. Well, right now it's cash flowing. Right now it's a long-term rental, so we did renovation. Right now it's a good renovation after I mean a good rental after the renovation. But um, I was still planning to do the separate short-term rental on the garage when it's gonna be completed, but we just never had time to do it.
And now I don't think we will with our new historic home.
Yes, yes. But the way I was talking to Jerry about this house, that was completely different way because it was very simple. The house was listed for 300, and I just called Jerry and I was very fair. I was like, Jerry, I respect you so much
That
that
is hard to
there's no
negotiate.
way I will negotiate with you. I will just be straightforward with you. I'm willing to pay for this house 250 because there is some cash needed for renovation. If you guys okay with me to buy it for 250, I'm buying it. If you think it worth more, you can you can sell it to someone else. And he was like, let me talk to my sister. So he talked to his sister, and yeah, we got a house for 250. So of course it was a bunch of renovation, but again now it's pretty much brand new inside. Um, Great long-term rental property, very nice neighbors on one side, Michael and they just fantastic, and it been great long-term rental. So at that point we had two houses for long-term rental, which is Roseville and Garner, and we have two buildable lots in Maggie, and short-term rental in Maggie
Sugar Mountain.
and Sugar Mountain. And at that time, we were still thinking, right? Okay, that's enough. So we need to calm down a little bit, sorted out all the things, finish all the houses, all the projects, and just kind of relax. But no, did not happen. You wanna
Mm-mm.
tell what happened?
Yes, I actually do. You have sent me, remember a listing. You're like, oh, hey, check out this home. It's definitely a good price. We have to go and check it out. I was like, and you were like, oh, today, like today. And I was like, I am on my way with the Amelia to a Halloween party. What do you mean we have to go now? And then you were like, yeah, it's not gonna last long on the market. I was like, okay.
Because it was simple. So it was a huge sign that this property need to get sold very, very soon. Reason why it was 345 and then it was 340 and then that day on Halloween it dropped $25,000. So 310, oh 315,
Yeah.
that was the price. And there's no way we're not gonna get it. Like we
Yeah, it
had to
was a really
because
good
it
price.
was Friday. If we will let it sit over the weekend, it will be
It'll
gone.
be gone. Yes, you're
So
correct.
that's why I understand like we were not looking for the house, you were busy with real estate, we're not looking for another house, but there's no way I could pass that property for 315, 2018, four bedrooms, two and a half baths, two-story, two garage, 2018 fence
In a
backyard.
cul-de-sac, and we walk in
Fantastic,
distance.
like
Yes.
amazing property. And next to the park, next to the baseball field, next to like soccer field, like all check all the boxes. So
Yeah.
that's why we got it. We got it for what for 310.
310, yes.
Invested not much, probably 10, $15,000. Well, what was the plan? I believe you had some deal with your mom, some plans on that
Yes,
property.
we were actually getting a house for her so she can, live in there and be closer distance to us to help us with the kids. But then with the work, she needed to go back and to live in Raleigh. So at that point, we decided, let's just, kind of update it and then just sell it.
Yeah, and
It's currently in the
so
market.
we pretty much had two options: either rent it or sell it. But the thing about rent, there's some a cap in the neighborhood, and
6%.
HOA HOA still did not reply to you. So we don't know if it's over the cap or we're still under the cap.
No, it's over the cap and they already have a wait list
Okay,
of other people who want to do rentals. So,
okay. But they never technically reply to you if you can rent it.
nope.
Okay. So yeah, that's why we decided to sell. So currently it's on the market. We're getting some showings, pretty much getting some traffic interested in it. But we were not in a rush to sell it, but now we just dropped the price because uh,
We found something crazy, right?
and now was you sent me that link. That was
But
not
yes,
me.
it's very interesting. This is actually the first time that, I saw the property. I was like, downtown Clayton, $300,000. This is, unbelievable. I was like, let me look at it. I looked at it, and then I do remember by this time the text message, I sent it to you, and you were like, oh, this is interesting. We should go look at it. I was like, oh, now we're on the same page.
At least
And
once.
yes, yes, yes. And then you decided to kind of, let's just, t take a look. I was like, are you for real? And you're like, yes. And then I do remember we scheduled a showing to go see it. And I mean, it's mind blowing. It has so much potential. This is like actually the first property. Because, I'm usually the one that is, holding back. Like, oh no, maybe not. And then when we walked in, it's like it's a very what's the right word to put it? It has so much potential. And then we're thinking, doing in Airbnb. But also I even had a thought of actually living in there, moving there because it's literally, walking distance to the main street. It's like two stoplights. I mean, the property and if we do decide, we can always, do a pool, maybe, yes, no, later, maybe. But okay,
I did not hear that.
long story short, it's a great investment property, and I think it's going to be amazing.
Yes, so definitely not a flip. I will feel bad
Mm-mm.
to flip that history because that's a history. That's
Yes.
really a history. It's 1912. After we will get because we're still under the contract, we cannot tell the price of how much we're buying for. But after we get, we'll close on it.
Close.
I'll definitely go to library to get all the history.
Yes.
We'll do full renovation. And I got nice backyard, and it got the A-frame at the back. So we might actually do two separate short-term rentals on the same lot. A good thing, Clayton doesn't have any ruling
Restrictions.
for STR right now, so technically nothing is banned or prohibited. So we can do whatever. Technically, we can do whatever we want. Of course, we need to respect the fact it's a historic property, but in general, I think it will be good. And just for understanding how cool is it, even not telling you the price, how much we buying it for. The house across the street
Mm-hmm.
was bought for 225, and after renovation, and now it's 765 on sale. So Clayton is growing. Property will be growing in value as well. So again, I'm a huge fan of Clayton right now.
Yeah, just the land itself. I mean, it is growing really, really. I mean, wouldn't say really quickly, but still, like over time, the value does increase, and it's definitely worth it.
Yep.
So that's our journey so far. And honestly, looking back at everything from the first home in Roseville to where we are now, it's been an incredible ride. And the reason we're doing this video is to show people that everything is possible, right?
Yes, yes, definitely. When if you have a right strategy, right peace of mind, right people around, definitely. Um, it's actually that's when you start understanding you pretty much don't need to have a three, four, $500,000 annual salary to buy some investment property. You just can have a normal, regular, standard, average salary in the US and you still can invest. This is not about how much money you have. This is about how good you can manage your money.
Yes, that's correct. And since we have both been from the beginning involved in this, learning from each other every step of the way, I think as an agent, I do add huge value to anyone willing to work with me and trust me, whether, they're buying their first home, selling their home, or looking for investment property. We have been through so much together, and that
Oh yeah.
experience is what I bring to every client. We have amazing people around us. Jerry, who is my broker in charge now, he's always willing to help if I need something. Olga Dvorak, who's my friend, but also an agent
Ma.
that helped us buy first couple of houses. She's always supports me. Don Waters, he's always, one phone call or text away to answer any mortgage related questions. Kim Waters, who is the owner of Fairway Insurance, she can also answer any question regarding home insurance. I even go with my Ukrainian clients to help translate and explain mortgage terms because of the language barrier. That's
I
a
think
huge
it was,
value.
sorry to interrupt. I think it's a huge value because a bunch of people when no, they got an idea to buy a house, they really don't know where to start. And uh, even if they, which is most people do, they know English very well, but since they're here just for 2, 3, 5 years, it's still a bunch of terms that they really not familiar with, and it's always to always nice to have the agent or someone else to come with them, and as they might not understand something, just explain a little bit more detail, because when mortgage lender explaining, and it's not about just Don, right? To any mortgage lender, but
Yes,
usually you guys go to Don, and for Don it's so easy. Sometimes he just explaining very short,
in his
and
terms.
people just don't understand it, so you just need to explain more detail, because for Don is easy, right? Because he does it every day. And I think that's a huge value, that you actually willing to go with clients to Don, to family insurance, to meet with Kim, to any other um, whoever involved in the process of buying the house. That's a huge value, and I have a huge respect to you that actually willing to spend your time and go with the clients whatever they want to go.
Thank you. I do care about my clients. And if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest, whether it's your first home, it's your second property, or short-term rental, or even a flip, reach out to me, please. We would love to help you on your amazing journey, just like amazing people helped us on ours.
Yes, yes, and I think honestly, I think you're just a great agent. It's a huge value um, you have as the experience we went through, right? And
Yeah.
I know you like to serve the Wake and Johnson County, but I think especially for Clayton right now, the way we love the Clayton, you were you're a pretty cool agent in Clayton, because you at this point you know everything about Clayton, even the historic market. You you learn it and learning, and downtown and all the neighborhoods, all the way from Flowers Plantation to downtown and Cleveland area. So. Yes, yes, it's hey, listen, it was a great video, honestly, and I
Yes.
was a little nervous, but now
Me
I was
too.
actually sitting in Sugar Mountain House, and I think, hey, maybe we can create the channel for Sugar Mountain. I'll do some short videos from Sugar Mountain, and
Definitely.
that'll be actually helpful for people who are trying to figure out if you want to stay, if they want to stay in Sugar Mountain, they can kind of know where they're going. So we'll see, but hey, appreciate it. You trust me to record this video with you, and I guess um, if someone has any questions, want to comment anything, good or bad, just let us know. We thankful for this first video, and we made it.
Yes, I agree. It's been definitely a long journey, and it was an amazing journey. And we have a lot to share, our knowledge, our experience, and we definitely would, love to share that with other people. And I also wanted to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And then see you in the next one.
And
Thank you so
remember,
much, Taras, for recording a video with me.
no, not a problem. Thank you. And one more thing, she doesn't chase the dollar; she provides quality, because we believe dollar will chase later.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye.